to our channel. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, we have been sick, we've been disasters, we've been gone, we've been a mess.
Where do we even begin?
I cannot even tell you. Were you getting sick that day that we were filming? The last time we filmed? Kefren was sick.
Guys, I was sicker than a freaking dog.
Oh my gosh. It just went on and she never got
I
better.
had a horrible cold. I literally lost my voice after filming the last video. And I didn't have my voice back for like 4 days.
Okay, but then you got the other sickness.
And then I get the flu.
Oh.
It was the longest 2 weeks of my life.
And so she tried to go to work.
I went to work with the flu. I know all of you are like, oh, you're getting everyone sick. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I went to work.
Okay.
It's over and done with. I don't think anyone got sick, so.
And you would like Clorox everything. Oh my gosh, she was so sick, you guys. I didn't know. I was almost thinking she needed to go to the doctor. It was like...
It was the longest... I thought the flu was supposed to last 24 hours. No, it lasts like a whole week.
She was down for the count.
Stephen
never got it.
My husband never got it. I don't know what the situation is.
You guys, Dave got sick.
Dave Dave gets sick.
Yeah, oh. He never gets sick. Ever in the whole world. Never.
And then who gets sick?
So then I get sick again. I've been sick and I just
She was sick over Christmas.
Oh, we're so sick of it.
It's been a sicking, like, it's just a disaster.
So we're so glad. Hopefully it's over with. I'm with a lot of kids every day that have, a lot of issues.
I
with
know.
Junk.
But you didn't need to get sick twice.
I didn't need to get sick twice. And then I knew I was going to get on a plane and I was worried about my ears because I get so... Anyway, you guys...
Debbie gets very seasick.
I get motion
sickness in a plane. She always makes sure the bag is in the compartment in front of her.
In front of her. The first thing I check when I sit down is to make sure there's a throw-up bag. You guys, because I've now started carrying plastic bags with me.
That's very smart, Mom.
Because it's rotten. I hate to fly. I love it. I think it's great, but it just makes me so sick. So then I had the congestion on top of that.
You should see her during takeoff and landing.
It's not good.
I mean, I get motion sick too, but not during takeoff and land. Like, not in a plane for some reason.
Yeah, it's somehow that, I could just see it right. Oh dear. Anyway.
Debbie just sits there with her eyes closed.
I do. I sit and I hold the sides.
And then when it's really bad, beads of sweat.
Because I don't want to throw up. Oh my gosh.
She won't look at you. She won't do anything.
I won't.
It's just silent.
I'm so thrilled when it's just like a normal plane ride. But honestly, I do struggle. I think we're hitting the thing. I need to move it back.
Are we?
Yeah, it just looked like it was jumping.
And we might be moving it.
So let me just move it back a bit.
There you go.
Okay, that might be better. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, enough about our sickness. Here we are. We went through Dave and Debbie's birthdays, which I didn't want any of you to know about. So what does Kefren do? She posts this giant video.
Oh my gosh, it was Debbie's birthday, everyone. Do we tell them how old you turned? I didn't even say it.
I'm 60 years old. Get out of here.
Where did the time go?
Yes, I remember when my grandmother was 60. This is wrong.
I think it's wrong too, by the way. It's very disturbing.
It's just so crazy. It's like I don't feel 60. I don't know.
She's still 21.
But I look at it two ways. I want you guys to understand, okay?
Let us all understand.
I feel blessed that I'm 60 years old because I have some friends who have died of
various and sundry diseases.
Yes, cancer and breast cancer and things like that. So it's a blessing. And so I want to embrace it and say I'm grateful, okay? And in fact, I just want to mention right here, I don't want to get into it, but we had a dear
oh yeah, this is terrible. The worst thing ever.
We've just had a real bad couple of weeks. Anyway, I had a dear neighbor two doors down. He was 42 years old. He fell over dead. And his wife
He was at our rec center swimming.
He was an athlete. He wasn't, out of shape. He loved swimming. He was on a swim team.
4 kids.
4 kids.
Little kids.
The youngest was 2. The oldest is 12.
Their oldest actually met President Obama.
Yeah, and Michelle Obama.
Did she go or did he go with her too?
She did.
Oh,
the
okay.
wife went with her. Yeah. She was chosen. I want to say, did I tell this story already?
I don't think so.
Because he wouldn't have died when we did our last. Anyway, I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to say that we are all in shock. And his dear wife, they are a great family.
Amazing.
They are a great, great family. And he was a junior high English teacher. And I'm telling you, you're a saint if you're a junior high English teacher.
Oh, totally.
And he was one of those good ones.
Like really good ones.
He would grow his beard to do stuff for him, and then he'd let them shave it off if they got certain things.
Like he was a really cool guy.
He was
It makes
one of
you sick to your stomach, and it makes you realize that you need to hug whoever you're sitting next to right now, because you really don't know what could happen tomorrow.
His wife is really, people have rallied around her, but as we know, they go away. And so she, and we won't in our neighborhood, we won't go away. But there's those nights and there's those days. Anyway, she would have given anything to have her husband until he was 60.
Oh, totally.
And so I'm going to embrace that I'm 60 and at the same time freak out.
Yeah.
Okay?
We can do that.
Okay. So anyway, I apologize. I didn't want to go into that, but we are feeling so badly for this dear family. So anyway, but then Kev did a video.
Had a birthday. Dave and Debbie are 4 days apart. Is it 4?
Yeah. No, 5.
5 days apart. They met up in heaven and they said, "We will meet
Again
in Provo, Utah, and we will get married one day and have children."
Thank you.
And then they came to this earth. And they did what they needed to do, and then they met in Provo, Utah.
Yes.
And now we have to celebrate their birthdays right after Christmas, and it's terrible.
It's so hard, you guys. Dave's is on the 4th.
I'm a planner, you guys, and I will plan to not have children, on those dreaded December, January.
It's hard. It's hard. So anyway, we had his birthday, my birthday, and Kefren did that darling video. It was so cute.
I wish I could have done a better job.
No. She was so sick.
I was sicker than a freaking dog the whole time, and oh dear.
But
it was pretty good,
I laughed hard.
It was good. I was worried she was going to hate it.
No.
She hates watching herself at the parade.
I do hate watching myself at the parade. But you guys, this is the deal. When people put forth the effort to be in a parade and it's 100 degrees outside, you have to clap for them.
Thank you.
But the other reason I do it is because if I go nuts,
you get more candy.
You get more candy, and they throw all kinds of stuff your way, and my grandkids love it.
Yeah.
And anyone who is sitting around me, by the way,
loves it.
Yeah, because they are like, oh my gosh, that woman, she's going crazy. And then they throw stuff at you. Okay, that's
But you also
funny.
really got to see the evolution of Debbie.
Yeah.
Because it was like 20, she had lost like 50 pounds
yeah,
during,
that's
if you
true.
go back and look, you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
That was
we'll talk
interesting.
more about maybe in the next episode.
Yeah. So anyway, that was interesting.
We did the birdie bots. So if you haven't seen the video, it's like a compilation of all of my favorite moments of Debbie.
Oh, and the birdie bot, I just laughed again. I couldn't
It's
believe
funny. I mean, I have the full video. There's like a 20-minute video on my channel of us just eating
birdie bot beans.
And they were so gross.
Oh, and I couldn't believe on a camera I was spitting into a bag. I still don't believe we did it. But anyway, I laughed hard at that.
And us like going crazy at Disney World. That was our first time at Disney World ever. Our only time at Disney. Oh, I guess you've been once.
I went, again. But anyway.
And Debbie met Peter Pan.
Oh.
If there's anyone Debbie loves in her life, worships, it's Peter. It's Peta.
I was thrilled, wasn't I?
I swear, Debbie had planned this whole thing for us to go on like this Captain Hook adventure.
And it was fun, and I had no idea, right? I didn't know.
You didn't know we were going to meet Peter?
No, they sprang that on us at the end. I thought it was just going to be with the pirates.
Oh, we just thought it was with Smee and Captain Hook.
Yeah, and because we were going flew out to watch the fireworks on this boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I had no idea.
I'm not kidding you. Debbie was like a freaking kid at a candy store, like looking at her idol.
Peter Pan.
I mean, she was dead on the floor. We were all dying. It was the best thing that's ever happened.
It was really fun. And I was shocked by it, so I was surprised. But it's one of my favorite pictures of me
We were the first ones off the boat to meet Peter.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyway.
And he was like...
Oh, he was a good Peter. Yeah.
Like, just listening to his voice, it was Peter come to life.
It was. And can I just tell you that I don't think I've ever seen him at Disneyland.
I never have either.
I don't know what it is, but anyway, I but now, okay, well, we'll go into that later. But anyway, I did, so that was great.
I mean, those are all fabulous Debbie moments.
Yeah, and again, I didn't really want any of you to know. Some people, even Pam and Steph, found out some other way. I don't know how. Do you know how?
Yeah, I think they probably, because on my previous video, Debbie never watches the videos again. So on my previous video, I had put that it's your birthday, like in a caption at the very end. But I didn't even think any of you guys would read it.
Oh,
and like, by the way, Debbie's birthday is next week.
Okay, and so then they sent us they sent me a card, and they were really sweet.
Pam and Steph, we love them.
Yeah, and thank you so much. That was, it was good. And so it turned out really good.
And everyone's like birthday wishes. Yeah. I was just so happy.
It was very sweet.
Debbie deserves all of the goodness on her day.
It was very, very nice. So we did that.
Well, if you ever need a laugh, you always can go back to that video. Like, every time I watch it, I end up laughing.
I know. It was funny. It was pretty funny. I don't know if I can go to another parade again, though. Okay?
She gets anxiety because she feels like she has to do better than the last
parade. Yeah.
But in one of them, it shows us, like, rubbing your neck.
Yes, because I get so tense. I get exhausted. I lose my voice, Anyway. Okay.
So we're just really happy you turned 60.
Yeah, so there you go. So those are my two feelings at turning 60. And and then after that, I had to go to California. I went, and that's why we're only filming right now.
Right.
So I left for California, and I didn't see you before then because you were sick.
No, and I was sick that I couldn't come over and see her on her birthday.
Because I couldn't see her on my birthday because
I was scared I was going to give her the flu, and she was already getting sick again.
Yeah, with this kind of congestion stuff, so I didn't want it. So we didn't even see each other, and we probably didn't see each other since that video.
Wow.
I'll bet we didn't. Anyway.
That means this is the first time we've seen each other in 2 weeks.
That's true.
Wow, hi, Mom.
Hi, Kim. We are just like nuts.
We only talk on the phone about 30 times a day.
Other than that, So anyway, so I go to California because I have to go. I have to go. I went for a Chalk Couture leadership convention, and I learned a lot. And I will do a separate video for my Chalk Couture friends and people who are interested. It was very interesting. I learned a lot, and coming out with a brand new catalog that will start on February the 4th. It is right here. We'll talk more about it later, but it's a good one.
It's a good one. It's like the cutest stencils ever.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I'm pretty impressed. But the other thing I want to tell you about that just really fast, and I'll probably cry, is that they each, how companies now have like a
nonprofit that they support.
Yeah, that they support. And the nonprofit that they support is Watts of Love, WATTS of Love.
I.e. a light bulb.
A light bulb. And the woman came and spoke to us and showed us a couple of videos. She just went to the Philippines one day with her husband. She actually worked for Cartier, had worked all her life. She said, I worked for the 1% highest of people who make money. She went to the Philippines and just saw such extreme poverty, she couldn't let go of it. So she felt like God called her to do this, and she has now gone back. It took her about 5 years to get it all together, but she's come up with these lights that go on people's heads that are run by solar power, and it's changing their lives. And I was way impressed.
Giving women light in order to work.
Yeah, at night they were using kerosene in a bottle. The kerosene would fall over and burn their faces. It would only allow the light to be around this in their hut. Now they can go outside, they can make things. They're making beads, they're making
an income to change their families' lives.
And now they're teaching them. The Watts of Love is teaching them. If you can do this and use your light, you can sell this and buy 2 chickens. Oh, and also the kerosene was costing them 80 cents a day. Now they're saving 80 cents, not having to buy the kerosene. It is impressive, okay? I have to tell you, I'm going to try.
We love nonprofits, Debbie.
We really do. It's a big deal to us. And this lady was amazing. She's now working with the lowest 1% of the people in the world. And I would love.
So how do you support them, Mom?
By buying one of the Watts of Love transfers. The new one is Create Your Own Sunshine.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, and if we buy that, then
proceeds of that
go to Watts of Love.
Got it.
And there is a possibility that you can go with her into some of these countries where she places.
We would love to do that.
I would love to do that. And then how they teach the people how to,
cool.
They gather them together and teach them with a translator how to save their money and change their lives. So it's very cool. That I'll talk more about it later, but that was something that I was very impressed with. So there you go. Okay?
And Debbie went to Disneyland. If you watch anything, if you're living under a rock and you're not following Debbie on Instagram, her Insta stories were a hoot and a holler while she was out there.
Okay, and Kev said, Mom, do Insta stories, okay? And I said, okay, I'm going to do it, Kev. I'm going to prove you wrong. And so I did.
She did.
It was hard for me to get used to that little 15-second deal.
I know. She has a hard time with it.
But I do. I did okay.
I would give her the master Insta story. I'm going to put it on her if you missed it. It'll be under a highlight. If you go to her Instagram page, it'll say Disneyland.
Because
they go away. Rewatch them.
Because they go away, right? Okay. So anyway, I kept trying to do it. I wanted everybody. I wanted Kath. I wanted my other son.
I literally felt as if I was in Disneyland.
I wanted them
the entire time.
Yeah, I wanted them to feel like I was there with me. I was given the ticket. I would not have afforded it, but the gal who is my leader bought us all tickets. And so I felt like it was a bonus. Like, again, I wouldn't have gone, but I felt like it was a bonus. So I went, and I was all by myself, you guys, and I just had
tears.
I cried. The whole thing. And when I left, I cried, and I don't know. I tried to analyze why this is such, but I think
I know.
It's just so happy.
Well, it's also, to me, it brings you back to that childhood state where everything was really easy when you were a kid. You know?
And it was happy.
And it was so happy.
And there was no issues.
No, life is just perfect.
Yeah.
But that's kind of not how real life is.
Yeah. But anyway, it's really...
So it makes you cry.
Yeah, it makes me cry. But it was a wonderful time, and I do have we talked about that we have a square there.
We have a square.
I think we've talked about it before. But I went and stood on the square with my little feet and took pictures, and it says the Bernheisel family, Dave and Debbie Bernheisel and the kids.
And that way, a part of us is always at Disney.
a part of us is always there. So anyway, I cry over that. But anyway, honestly... So I went there. That was a real bonus. Can I also tell you the day before it rained cats and dogs. And then the day after it rained cats and dogs. It was cool in Disneyland, but I'd rather be cool than hot.
Totally.
And you can put on more layers. Anyway, it was sunny and it was, clouds would come and go. But it was a lovely, lovely day. And I just love Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. And I went on Peter 3 times. And I was great. It was great. And
she was in heaven.
When I walked in, there was nobody there. It was a weird thing. We haven't done that in a long time where there's no one there. So, and we tried to go, and Small World was still decked out for Christmas. Bonus. And there was tons more.
The only sad thing, Haunted Mansion was closed.
Oh, I was sick. Haunted Mansion.
But it's okay.
It's okay. Because, and then I thought I should have taken my cross stitch in with me.
Shame on you that you didn't.
Because I had my cross stitch Welcome Foolish Mortals with me.
Oh, that would have been hilarious to take a picture.
Yes, why didn't I think of this? Oh,
I'm so embarrassed.
I guess I better go back. Okay, all right. So anyway, that's what I did. Then I flew home yesterday, and here we are. Back at work, back in life. We're doing great.
But speaking of Disneyland, Disney. We're bringing it back to Flosstube, and we're going to shout out Lollipop Stitches.
Okay, absolutely.
If you're freaking living under a rock,
Again.
She is amazing. Lollipop Stitches on YouTube. Lollipop Stitches on Instagram.
That's right, yeah.
Go and subscribe to her freaking channel, people.
Yeah.
She, not only is she amazing, I have lots to say.
Okay.
She sent us a card, both of us, a card in the mail.
Okay.
She doesn't know what I'm going to say.
I don't.
This, right?
Yeah.
And then I got one too. I didn't bring mine. She's from the UK, right?
Yes.
And I just love people that have accents.
I know.
Like, seriously?
I know.
I just want to sit and listen to you talk all day long. I don't think they think that about American accents.
No.
Do you?
No, they don't.
I want to know.
Okay.
Are we just that lame? Like, they just sound so pretty when they talk.
I know.
Oh, it kills me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love Lolly. She, I love her because she does every single, like, cross stitch that I would ever want to do.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
She is my ultimate, like, she loves Disney.
Yeah.
And every single, like, cross stitch pattern that she does, I'm like, what's wrong?
I couldn't remember if I turned off the stove. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Every single cross stitch pattern that she does, I'm like, I would love that.
That's fun, Kat.
They're not like your typical cross stitch patterns. They're like Disney /
Oh, yeah.
like cute saying. She's doing one with Wendy's feet and Toto. And it's
not
Toto. Dorothy.
Dorothy, thank you. Oh, that's a darling one.
It's so cute.
It is cute. I think
like she does normal cross stitches, but then she does a lot of like my type of cross stitches.
Yeah, that's a cute one. I've seen that one. She's been posting. It's a really cute. I would do that.
I freaking love her, and she loves Disney, and her hair is really cool right now. She looks like a mermaid.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we
love you.
Okay, that's
and
so
I'm
fun.
sick to myself. Like we both follow her on Instagram. We've had for months, and I like look up her YouTube page, and we hadn't even subscribed.
Oh, I feel bad.
I'm so embarrassed.
Okay,
so we are now subscribers.
Okay, thank you.
And
sometimes I think we get carried away. We get going.
I know.
And watching, and we forget to subscribe, but we won't.
Yes.
Okay.
So and then we have to shout out Jeff Wright, Mom.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
He worked at me at Primary Data.
I'm unaware.
He is your #1 fan.
No.
Your #1 fan.
Tell me about this. I have no idea.
He's loved you since I worked at Primary Data.
Have I met him?
I don't know if you guys have met.
I never went to Primary Data.
Yeah. He loves you. So you need to say hi to Jeff Wright.
Jeff Wright.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's always seen like the parade things.
Oh, okay.
And he loves it.
Because of you.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
He lives in
so he
Mill Creek.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't live over here. Jeff, thank you.
We love you, Jeff. And he now watches all of our Flosstube.
Okay,
bless his heart.
Bless his heart. That is
okay,
great.
so Jeff, we love you. What else do we need to talk about?
Should we give our beauty tip in our book?
Yes.
Before we talk about stitching.
We want to go back to the regular situation. So my beauty tip, because I didn't really bring anything else, is my Tide to Go pen that I carry in my purse.
And I had a teacher come up to me the other day and say, "Do you have a Tide to Go pen?"
Do you not?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It saves my life, but mostly Steven's life.
Oh, do you use it a lot?
Yeah.
With Steven?
Every time we go out to dinner, it's like a Kenyan issue.
Okay.
They all spill on their shirts.
Okay.
So this has saved many shirts.
Oh, that's good.
So that's a beauty tip. Okay?
That's a beauty tip. That is so
there
good.
you have it.
Okay. My book for this week is Snowflake.
Okay, but should we talk about your books?
Yeah. I am going to start a channel where I'm just going to read.
We're hoping to do it tomorrow. Film the first video.
Yeah. We have had a lady reach out to us who was so kind.
So sweet.
And talk to us about it. And that's also, I've had 25 other people ask me to read books. And so I'm going to start it. We'll see how it goes.
We think we're not gonna do it on this channel.
No, it'll be like Snug.
Because that way we can put it on the kids' YouTube.
Yeah.
Channel. There's like a separate kids YouTube.
Yeah.
So we will let you know maybe in the comments section right here what it is if you guys want to subscribe.
Like Snug Harbor Reading Nook or something.
We can't decide on a name.
Yeah, we can't. It's hard for me, but we will
change it, but it's gonna be Snug Harbor, like
something.
Reads Snug Harbor
something. So, and then I will just read. I think I'm just going to read one book. I'll talk a little bit about it. I'll talk about the author and the illustrator, and then I'll read the book. So that's what we're going to do.
I think it could be very exciting.
I think it would be fun. I mean, I don't know. We're just going to do it.
If it's not exciting, then we'll stop
doing it. Yeah, but it will be separate.
Yeah. So that's exciting. A lot of you have asked about it. So
I am going to do it, and we'll let you know.
Tell us about your book.
Okay, Snowflake Bentley is a great book. I love it. It is about William Bentley, who truly lived in Vermont, and when he was a little kid, he absolutely loved the winter. This is like horse and buggy days, guys. And
we love a good horse and buggy.
Okay, he was just absolutely smitten with snowflakes.
I like the pictures.
They are great pictures. I love the illustrations. He tried to draw them. He tried to capture them on black...
The
snowflakes, yeah. He could capture a butterfly, he could capture apple blossoms and share them with others, but he could not capture a snowflake.
Interesting.
So his mom and dad were poor farmers, and one day one day his mom got him a microscope. And so we would try to capture a snowflake and bring it in. And it would melt. And he tried to draw them, and it just didn't work. So anyway, back in the day, he found this camera, and he just said, I really want this camera, you guys.
Wow.
It probably cost him the farm to buy it. But Mom and Dad realized, I'm losing my voice. It's because I've talked all day.
Yeah.
That this would mean a lot to him, and so they bought it for him.
Wow.
And this is what it looked like. I'll show you a real picture of it.
Is this a true story?
True, yeah. So he then spends the next winter out in a shed trying to capture snowflakes.
Gosh.
And through the whole winter, he only gets one. And if he jolts it, it breaks it. If he breathes on it, it ruins it. It's like
the whole thing.
He stays with it and stays with it. And people, his neighbors, think he's crazy because there's snow. It's just like dirt. Snow's just like dirt. Why does he want to look at it?
Okay.
But he realizes, after all of this research, that there are no two snowflakes alike. And he starts to come to this realization. And so then the second year, he's able to film, I think 150 or 200 separate snowflakes that next year. So he
really understood how to take those pics.
He got them. And so then he starts to show his neighbors. That next summer he shows slides of them.
Wow.
And then a professor finds out about him and says, I want to publish them in a book.
Wow.
So at the age of 66 years old, William Bentley and his mom and dad were so thrilled. They published it in a book. And he is just, it's just great. And actually it was... used in several universities as a study.
Gosh.
And so then 2 weeks later, he walked 6 miles in a snowstorm. He loved it. He chose to do that because he liked to be
Don't tell me this ends bad.
It's going to end bad. Anyway.
I hate books like this.
He died 2 weeks later from pneumonia. And but the deal is that he categorized and made the snowflakes into what they are, the different,
like the names or something?
Yeah. And these are 3 real, slides of the snowflakes that
he took.
And this is him with his camera.
They're so pretty.
Yeah. And every one, he realized, never did he see one that was the same. They were all different. But they do follow a certain pattern, depending on the weather, okay? So it is a sweet book.
That's sweet, Mom.
And it's true.
We love good and sweet.
Snowflake Bentley, Jacqueline Briggs Martin, illustrated by Mary Azarian. So there you go. Snowflake Bentley. It's a good one. All right. That's my book. Now, stitching. Kefren, I think you should talk about your stitching.
A few people commented in our last video. Any changes you'd like to see on this channel? And do you know what they say? They say, we'd really like to see Kef stitch more.
Okay, why would they say that? I mean, come on.
I don't know why. I'm stitching, honestly, almost every day. But you know what? I said, I'll give the people what they want.
That's right.
Today.
Just today. But this is exciting.
I stitched some, you guys.
It's so exciting.
On the Coming to Town Sal, you know,
yes.
A lot of us are still working on it. Just me. Perfect.
Okay.
And I kind of paused on, well, the white was driving me absolutely up the wall.
Yeah, she needed to take a break.
And I was waiting, okay, people? You don't know what I'm waiting for. I was waiting for sparkly green floss.
That's right. Which we were struggling to find.
And Debbie provided that after Christmas.
Yes,
okay?
I did. Yes, I did.
So I have started the sleigh.
It's
Santa,
so cute.
And I feel like Christmas is alive and well again.
That's right.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, the sparkly green is making all the difference.
Oh, that's fun. And is it easy to work with?
Easy to work with. I have my freaking, I've used my, what is this called? Needle threader.
Oh!
It is a game changer. I don't know how I lived without it previously.
I'm so glad.
It is the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to me.
And then I was using Kreinik all the time, and Steph introduced us to the petite braid, which is really a needle point thing, and so I got her the petite braid in the 2 green colors.
Yes, all because of Steph. And so I will show it to you. Can you even see the sparkle? Or are we all dead on the floor? What's happening here?
I'm so pleased, Kath.
It's so pretty. I die.
It makes a big difference. That's huge.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, so Kath stitched that. I have 2 stitches that I've been working on, and I'm kind of pleased with myself. Did I show this one last week?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so
it's amazing.
This is my Winter Wonderland Little House Needleworks, okay?
I love it.
Isn't it cute? Now, I've modified it because it felt too Christmassy, because I wanted it as a January stitch,
yeah.
okay?
What was Christmassy about it?
There was, I'll show you on the thing. I have it here
Did
somewhere.
you do this whole thing?
No. I started it last winter. Where's my... Oh, for heaven's sakes. I had it with me. I don't have it with me. The winter
It's fine. Just
Oh, here it is. Okay. So there was some stuff up at the top and at the bottom that was kind of like a garland. And so I got rid of that.
I love that.
All I have left to do are the snowflakes. There's like 3 more snowflakes and then I'm done.
Boom.
So I've been working on that quite steadily, and then I've gotten quite a bit done. Are you excited?
Wow, you're almost finished.
So I've almost got 1/2 of the face done. And then I've got to do this half.
Right.
And then I'll be done. So show that.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I worked on it in California, like
I'm
I
just
said.
sick that you didn't take this with
I
you.
am too now. I feel really bad. Because I went to Haunted Mansion and took a picture of me.
I
right?
know.
But anyway. So anyway,
shame on you.
I should have carried. I try to take as little as
Right.
possible. Anyway, there is my Welcome Foolish Mortals. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to get that one done. So those are the things I've been stitching on. Then I think you can sit down. That's all.
They're going to want to see close-ups of that.
Okay. All right. So I got Dear Sweet.
Okay, Debbie was dying about this.
Twin Peak Primitives.
On her birthday.
On my birthday said, and I had commented about this darling new series that they did, and they sent them to me.
Oh my gosh!
And so these are the 3 for my birthday, and I have copied them off. And these are so cute. I think they're a cute seasonal.
I love the Halloween one.
I know, isn't it cute?
Yes.
And then 4th of July, which is good.
A class. Oh, they're all on like tractors.
Yeah.
I get it.
So you can stitch, it could be a replacement, kind of like my
yes. Oh, the
strings.
Christmas one is cute.
Yeah, and I like kind of like Santa in the yellow.
Yeah.
So these are all from Twin Peak Primitives, which is they're just the most delightful young ladies.
Ever.
And they are so sweet, and I'm so glad that we know them. And
Yes.
they were sweet, so sweet to send those to me, okay? And then I got a little bit of a haul that I forgot to talk about in the weeks previous at your house. So I actually got, this is just a fun, easy one. It's He's Making a List, Checking It Twice, Santa's List. Is it
Country Cottage?
Country Cottage Needleworks.
I'm not standing up, ladies.
But you've seen it all over. It's just a cute, simple one, and I love the naughty and nice.
A classic.
And then we said, and I said, I'm going to do a Brenda Gervais, okay?
Brenda, we love you.
And she was such a sweetheart. She came in on one of our
lives.
And I said, I'm going to do one. And I, for some reason, don't know what I was thinking. I was obviously maybe ill at the time. I don't know. But I got 2 candy cane wishes. Okay? I don't know why. I must have put 2 in my thing. I don't know. But anyway, I love this one, and I would make it more for a winter, kind of to put it in January. So I would not do the candy cane right there.
Oh, right.
But I think then the rest of it could stand to be a January thing. Anyway, at least that's what I think. Maybe I'll do it for Christmas. So I have an extra one that we would like to give away because I don't need 2.
You don't.
So we should have thought of a question.
Oh my gosh, what's a good question?
Something about, I don't know, something about Valentine's Day. Do they decorate for Valentine's Day? Have they stitched much for Valentine's Day? Or what do they stitch? I don't know. What are you thinking?
Or like, how many, I don't know.
What about the Valentine idea? Yes?
You could tell us what your favorite Valentine cross stitch is.
Okay, that might be good. Yeah, because now I'm thinking I wish I would have more.
I know. I feel like we don't have any.
I know.
I want one.
And there's a lot out there.
There are.
There's some really cute ones. So yeah, maybe what's your favorite Valentine cross stitch, or
Correct.
one that you'd like, or something like that. Don't say giveaway. Don't say. You can't say any of that.
Why?
Because then spammers will come and.
They're not going to come for the cross stitch giveaway.
Okay. So just answer the question.
Just answer it.
Or just say something.
Or just leave us a comment below and we'll love it.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't even need a question answered.
Yeah, no.
Just tell us how you are.
And how things are going for you.
And how we wish it was summer and not winter anymore.
Yes. So anyway, and we'll give one of these away next week.
Yes, we'll let you know.
How's that? Yeah. Okay. All right. So.
Love that.
And I'm excited to get started on it, but I want to get, the fabric is kind of a green. Can you see that?
I see that. I do.
need to get a, I was just going to look on the back. It's Reproductions Linen Color Salt Marsh Green. So I need to get that because I kind of like that. I love the color. Okay. So the only other thing that I was going to show you really fast was a little bit of the Chalk Couture has a bunch of new, they're coming out with new surfaces. So I thought I'd just show this one really quick. This is a really cute one. You can face it this way or you can face it this way.
So cute.
And I just chalked it really fast while I was there. Bake it and they will come. And I just wasn't
That's hilarious.
It's kind of cute.
I like the little ombre that you did here.
I know. I was just saying.
Good, Mom.
So and this I can wash off and do. It'd just be a cute one for your kitchen to put a bunch
and then you can do different ones every season.
Every season you could go do different things. So that
I
goes
love
in.
that.
That's a cute new board. And I thought Kef would die for this one, but she's not so
I'm
much.
dying. I'll die for it.
It's a white with kind of the gold.
I love it.
I think it's kind of, it's a little bit more dressy.
A little bit more dressy.
Okay, they gave us a few transfers. I'm just going to show them to you really quickly. Everybody put this one on this, and it was cool.
I'm sure it was cool, but I would never do that.
I'm with you, but anyway, it was on this, and they did it in gold.
Is it like a fox?
Yeah.
What is this in the...
A fox.
Yeah. I mean, it's really pretty.
And
it's just not like my house style.
Yeah, and they did it in gold.
It's gorgeous.
So that was kind of fun. This is new, coming out on February 4th. This was the one that I just did, which was the Bacon and they will come. The other one is I Love Hugs.
Oh, that's cute.
I Love Kisses.
And I really like to help with dishes.
But I really like help with dishes. So there's that one. And then I love this. It's a new monogram set. You can buy just one letter. Okay?
A B for Bernheisel.
And so a B for Bernheisel, if you will. And then they gave us this wreath that you could do on this as well with the B. And
that's cute.
I really like that, okay? And then I thought this one was funny. Don't grow up. It's a trap.
That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen.
That is. And then be the spark that lights the way. And I like
bet
that
that's
a... It's a...
Watts of Love.
Watts of Love. That's right. So the deal is that...
those are cute.
Those are just like the tip of the iceberg.
The tip.
But I just thought I'd show you some, and I will do another chalk couture video more in depth, separate from this.
Which a lot of exciting news about it.
There's a lot of exciting things.
That I'm excited about.
Yeah. If you are in Canada and you are interested in doing chalk couture, we are just going to open shortly in Canada. If you'd reach out to me, I can help you with how you can be one of the first people in Canada
That would be cool.
to do chalk couture, which would be very cool.
And can we just say that they're starting a club?
They're starting a club that's going to be really
like
really
a monthly club.
So instead of having to buy the whole kit, you can just be a part of the club, and you'll get a transfer every month with 3.
That's right up my alley.
Yeah, it would be perfect. So anyway, we'll talk about those
later.
You guys, thank you so much for watching.
We missed you guys.
We did, and I thought about you, and I just, it's so funny because it's kind of part of our lives now.
I know.
I wonder what you're all doing, and I felt bad that we were just a mess.
We were.
So we're glad that we're back at it.
We are.
And we are, we'll be stitching some more this week. And thank you for joining us. Thanks for spending time with us. I know your time is valuable. We love you all, and we will talk to you again next week.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.